Hey guys, this is a video in which I show you my setup for 3D sculpting. It's a bit strange, but it works pretty nice for me. So here's my desk with my keyboard, my Wacom 13 HD tablet, and these interesting looking clamps or holders, I don't know the word, but I attached these to this glass top where I put my monitor onto, and I paint some markers on this glass so that I know where I have to attach the clamps. On the front of the desk I sticked in this kind of needle or pin, and now I can put my tablet in here and the keyboard underneath. And with this setup, you can see this here from the front, I'm able to use my tablet with the right hand and the keyboard with the left hand. And that's very comfortable for me. I don't want to use these buttons of my tablet. Here you can see the full setup. I want to stick to the keyboard, especially to the modifier keys Alt, Shift and Control. I can sit in a very relaxed position and I can use the keyboard, the modifier keys as I said, and also the F key that I use for setting the size of the brush. And that's basically all I need. The main brushes that I use I added to the number keys, which are also accessible by the left hand. So this is a setup that I actually enjoy. If I don't use the tablet, I can put it onto the holders, and when I'm not sculpting I remove them and use the tablet as a second monitor. In Blender 2.8 I like to use the new Sculpting Workspace, and the display mode I set to solid. For the shading in this mode I often use a madcap for sculpting. This gray is very nice. It reminds me a bit of ZBrush, but also the red one here looks pretty good. I also like to use cavity and shadows, but especially when the topology is getting really dense, it can pull down the performance a lot, so keep this in mind. There's one setting that I changed in the user preferences on the input tab, and this is to emulate a 3-button mouse. With this option I don't have to use the mouse wheel anymore, but I can use the modifier keys to navigate in the 3D viewport. So when I want to rotate the view, I just hold the Alt key down and move the pen over the canvas, just like this. And when I want to zoom, I press the Alt and the Control key and move the pen up and down. And for panning, I hold Alt and Shift. And that's also a very comfortable way for navigating. After a certain amount of time you don't have to concentrate on pushing the right keys with the left hand, it just gets automated. As you might have seen, I don't use my Wacom tablet as a real monitor device. I toggle the display and then I see on my large monitor what I'm actually sculpting. And I know this seems to be like a waste of money, but to be honest, this screen for me feels just too small. I really tried, but it didn't work. At least for me, perhaps for you, it's great. Okay, the last thing that I want to show you is, as I said, I don't use the expression keys of my tablet, but there's one exception. There is one button that I'm actually using, and this is this back button of the so-called rocker ring. I use it for undo because Ctrl and Z is really hard to reach on my keyboard. Okay guys, that's it. I really hope you liked these insights about my sculpting setup, and don't forget to subscribe to be notified when the next video is online. If you want to support me, think about being my patron. This would really help to create more tutorials like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.